This is the JAAKT Fitness version, y'all. We just giving y'all an inside scoop on our weight loss journey, starting from the top.
Hey, and you know, like I said, what we've been on it now, 3 weeks.
About 3. Well, you've been on it 3 weeks.
No, I've been on it for over a month and a half. But I've been since I challenged you. It was what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, about 3 weeks
and stuff. And we're gonna get into your success from this week that you told me about. But now we got a third person to be with us. You know, you think she's gonna last though is a question.
Before I let her answer that, based on what you said already about her walking out, right now it's a long shot.
Hey, JAAKT Fitness, you know, I had Andrea come with me. And you all see, you know, from my social media posts, the kind of workouts I be doing. I'm doing, you know, a lot of jump roping, a lot of Navy burpees, and a lot of abs. But on my off days, I like to, you know, just go for a nice casual walk. So Drea's first day, we went for a 2.2 mile walk. Tell them how you did on that.
First of all, it was hot. Okay, the sun was out. It was 95 degrees.
Hey, somebody played Nelly. Somebody played a Nelly. It's getting hot in here.
So this was my first walk, like first real walk since my pregnancy, since I had my baby, and well, since I've been pregnant. This is the longest walk I've ever been on, and since I had been pregnant, and it was tough. And I think what beat me was the heat. The heat is what beat me. Like I felt, and then on top of that, not eating before I went walking, and not having not being dehydrated. I mean,
well, you gotta remember too. You're only doing the 20%, so the eating part.
Well, I still need something on my stomach, whether it's cereal, pancakes. I need something on my stomach. I ain't saying I'm not starving myself.
Oh man, she said pancakes.
Pancakes with syrup. I don't want the 20%. That's it.
Hey,
right, so
hold on. But the walk, Drea walk. She was like, you know, I'm like, let's relax, you know, let's take a break, you know, because I could tell it was hot, you know. I'm used to it, but you know, for her first time, she sat down, and we probably like less than 2 minutes from her house, and she even had a Karen stop to check on us.
I was finna die, y'all.
Hey, Karen drove by and said, "Yo, y'all good?"
I was finna die. Like my head was spinning. Like I'm like, I'm looking at the house like, okay, I can make it. I can make it.
So when was the last time? So for the people that don't know, you just had a baby. How old is your baby?
My baby will be 7 weeks on Sunday.
So you pretty much just had the baby.
Yes.
So you're trying to get everything back to where it was, if not better. So
right.
When was the last time you legit worked out?
Man, I can't even tell you. Like, Lee, when the last time? Like, Lee was the last person I worked out with.
Matter of fact, it was sometime November, and I tell you, you know, quick story. If it could be quick. So back in November, you know, before the JAAKT Fitness, and she put me on to this program. It might have been October before you found out. You found out right when you got pregnant. So
yeah, so I got pregnant in September.
So she told me, "Yo, they got this program. You do it. You know, at some gym, you lose your weight and body fat, you'll get your money back. Boom, $500. So I'm like, okay, cool. I need something that's gonna push me. I like to pay my money. And now, if I pay my money, I'm trying to go get it back. So I paid my money. She get pregnant. Now she can't do it.
Wait, I didn't know I was pregnant.
She can't do it with me. So now I'm like, okay, I'm still doing this stuff and trying to get her husband to do it, you know, but he wasn't about that. He's not doing that and stuff. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, son. So mind you, these CrossFit type gyms, it wasn't CrossFit, but these type gyms that got, you know, their schedule with me working overnights be tough. And then I didn't live in Port St. Lucie, so I had to do it at least 3 days a week, and I can only do it the days I work.
Right.
So I'll get off at 6, sleep to about 9, get up, work out, come back home, and go to sleep. And I need to lose like 20 pounds in like 6 weeks, doing their diet and all this, and I lost 18 pounds, and then get my money back.
You lost 18? You were supposed to lose 20?
Yeah, in like 6 weeks or something. And,
I told him to starve himself the last week. I told him not to eat anything, just starve himself, and he would have made it.
So, hey.
But I was so proud of him because he stuck it through, and I just knew he lost his way. He was dedicated, man.
Hey, they came to the final weigh-in. I ain't want to hear nothing that lady wanted to say. All I knew is I wasn't getting $500 back.
That's all you heard. I ain't get my money back.
Hey, yo, it was like, you ever see one of those like what's those like TV shows when they just start fading back and you just don't, people talking around you, but it's like you don't hear it and they focus on something else. That's how it was. Like she was saying all this, like it's like echoes way over. Like I don't even hear what you're saying. Like all I saw is I didn't meet that goal and I just lost $500. So, but,
well, I was motivated. I was gonna go there and work out.
It sounds like you owe me $500.
Man.
No. I told Lee to starve yourself for last week. Lee didn't listen to me. Lee would have had his $500 if he would have starved himself.
Yeah,
that's how you have to do it.
It's all good, but that's part of the struggle to help to get to the point where I am. But then I lost it, and it might. I don't even know if it was 20 pounds or what. You know, it might have been 20. I don't remember. It was certain. I missed the goal, but then after that, I gained that weight back. So
it was Thanksgiving after that.
It was Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Always.
Yeah, when them holidays hit, that's the struggle, man. Let's talk about
Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah. Let's talk about those are struggles when those holiday seasons come and you know family about to get together and then you out there like, what am I gonna be eating this spinach? Why we got this big
you got all that good food smelling like
See, that's why y'all should be like me. See, I'm not doing the food diet. I'm just doing the exercise diet. That's it.
You see?
Okay, so let me give you my take on that. So for y'all don't know, I lost 100 pounds before years ago. At this point, probably 10 years ago.
And what was the weight you was at?
I was at 315.
And you got the
my lowest was actually 208.
208.
Yup. I can't tell you the course of time, maybe about a year, maybe 9-10 months, something like that.
Yeah.
I started off doing Insanity. I did Insanity twice. And then I just became a workout junkie.
Hey, I did that same thing, not to cut your story off, but just to agree with Insanity did it because that was when I was my highest of 350. And I did Insanity and I got down to about 280.
Yeah.
Like doing it 2 times in a row and also eating.
That's what I did. I didn't really change my eating habits so drastically. What I did was I still ate what I wanted. I just ate a lot less of it. You know what I'm saying? But when I stopped working out, those eating habits didn't stop. They stayed. Therefore, I gained weight again. And then I actually ended up losing it again. So I gained about 60, 70 pounds back. Then I lost it again. The second time I lost it, I was doing some similar to what Lee's doing now. I was doing a lot of jump ropes. I was doing 2,000 jump ropes a day, and I was running like damn near 3 miles a day. If not, maybe like 3 miles every 2 days or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was really like, and again, that's again me not really changing my eating habits.
And
it's working out.
He was inspiring me where I hit him up like, yo, give me your workout. And I'm pretty sure you had other people hitting you up for it too.
I had a lot of people because at that point I was actually going to the city to be a personal trainer. To help as many people as I can. I was actually training a lot of people at the time too. So I just let life get me. You know what I'm saying? I got lazy. That's all it is. I got lazy.
Lazy and good food.
Lazy and good food. And honestly, I went to my doctor, and this is something very real. I actually had a real conversation with my doctor a while ago. He started to diagnose me with like a food, what's it called? Food addiction. What? Food addiction. And I had to really think like, damn, how many times I ate when I'm already full? Eating just to be eating. Like, not even no Thanksgiving, nothing. Just because it's there. Or, you know what I'm saying? Something like, so I'm like, nah, I can't. I ain't got no food addiction. Nah. He said, but it's something you really have to think about. The possibility that you might have a food addiction. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's like, my weight skyrocketed. Like I shared with Lee the other day, I jumped all the way up as of Monday. I was 366 pounds, my highest weight I've ever been in my life. My life. So I started doing this snake diet, which I was looking into. A couple of friends of mine have been doing it, looking into. Basically, it's long-term fasting. Let's call it what it is, long-term fasting. Eat small portion when you can. You try to fast as long as you can, eat small portion. I ended up losing, as of today, I weighed in at 350 even on the dot. So Monday, 366. Today, Friday, 350. So 16 pounds in a week. Now, don't get me wrong. I have been outside working out with the sauna suit on in the heat. When it gets too hot, obviously, I stay hydrated. When it gets too hot, I take off that sauna suit and I try to finish my workout if I can. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I don't finish the workout because I'm too hot.
She asked me the other day when we went for that walk, like, hey, you're not wearing the sauna suit no more? I don't wear it no more because I sweat a lot in general. And
right.
I'm like,
maybe that's something I need to wear because I don't sweat.
Yeah, especially with this heat, like the heat index, like it feels like about 102 at days when I'm working out. Because I work out at 1 in the afternoon, so that's like the middle of the day. That sun is heat.
The wrong time to work out.
But to me, it's the best because I like the heat.
Me too. I'm the same way.
Working out, that is. I like the heat for working out. And I'm gonna go into and Drea, I don't know. You want to go into your story in terms of not that you ain't got our weight issues, but just the pregnancy.
Yeah.
Just before I go into mine, let you talk and go into your story and tell them what's your goals and your journey, what it's gonna be like, and what you are shooting for, even if it ain't a weight goal.
Right. Yeah. So I'm 205 pounds. As of the 6th. The biggest I've ever been in my life. I had never in a million years thought I was gonna reach 200 pounds.
How much were you with the baby?
The biggest. Well, I hit 200 with the baby.
Oh, so then you went up after the baby.
I stayed. I don't know because I didn't weigh myself towards the end of the pregnancy, so I don't know exactly.
That's some honey buns.
The last weight that I took when I was pregnant with the baby, I was 204, 205, somewhere around there, like what I am now.
So you're basically what you are now. But go ahead.
So so I've never been this big, and I'm honestly, I'll be fine if I lose my stomach. A little weight is fine, but it won't be no 200s because I got height, so it's not like.
And I was gonna let them know you ain't 5'1", 205. You 5'2", 205.
Right. So it's not like it don't look bad on me, but me just knowing that I never been that big for myself, I want to get back down at least at least to 170. I'll be satisfied to 170. That's what I was before I got pregnant. I was 170. The beginning of my pregnancy, I dropped down to like 165 or something because I lost weight at the beginning of my pregnancy. And honestly, I just want to drop down a little bit. I don't want to get too small, but I want to be in shape because it's nothing like, walking and being like having to breathe all hard and stuff. And I was a athlete growing up, so like I never, how y'all been doing these journeys of exercising and stuff, I never took exercising serious because my weight, I don't eat a lot. So with that being said, it's like I get full fast and I don't eat a lot, and so I don't just gain a lot of weight. Like the 2 times I gained a lot of weight was my last 2 pregnancies. So it was just like weight that didn't come off. So
and I touch on my story. I wasn't like big, growing up. High school, I was 6'3", 220, 225, but when I got to college playing offensive line, I started gaining weight. But it wasn't when I'm playing during that time and I'm younger, it wasn't like a bad weight. So when I played at Buffalo and I'm offensive line, I was playing at 310, 312, but it don't look good because I'm 6'5", at the point. So it looks good, I should say. It looks better than, being short and, having that weight. And I was in real good shape, back then, being an athlete.
You were active.
Yeah, real active, and the workouts that, that our strength conditioning coach put on us, you had to be in shape.
Right. All right.
But let's say years later, after even after playing arena, it's like 2011, I think, or 2012 was my biggest, and I got to 350 pounds. And I remember, like I said, and that's where I was telling you, I did the insanity twice. I'm talking a lot of sweat on my carpet in the house, like a lot of sweat, like just like drenching and just trying to lose it and eat and stuff. And like I said, I got like I said, it might have been like 280 something, and felt good. That's 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Even then, I was like, okay, now I'm getting back into football. Got to gain this weight back. Now
right.
310, and it's just been a up and down cycle for years. I can knock it off. Now I'm glad I've been under 300 for over a year, but I've been, even now I got the 262 is my lowest. Back to 296 is the highest I got to. But that's why I tell you, my goal is 230. Where I feel like I'm away from that 300 a little further.
Right.
I got that tipping point of if I'm 245, like, oh, I got to get back on it. But now my tipping point is I'm 296. I can't hit 300 again.
Yeah.
I hit 300, I feel like a failure,
Yeah.
And, but I go back to what you were saying, and I always say that too, and it's so true. Food is an addiction, especially good food. If you got a sweet tooth, you walk in, you see these treats and you see this. That's why, I be at her house, and I'm, man, it got stuff better than the corner stores, that we.
Let me just mention. Our house do not always look like that. Okay, we do not always just have closets full of snacks. This is only during this little time that we're going through right now. Okay,
but like I said, we got to be conscious, of like, of our goals. Me and Rick, we headed towards our 40s. We in our mid 30s now. It don't come off as easy, and
right.
getting up out of bed. And if we wait till we 40 to do it, that's why we got this journey now, before we get 40, because then it's going to get even harder the older you get and stuff. We blessed that we able to, be here and still walk and run and jump and do all this stuff. Like I play basketball for hours, and there's some people my age that, heck nah, they ain't doing that. They wake up sore. I'm waking up, let's go again, and that's just the athletic in me and stuff. But I said, the journey, like I said, I'm down to 276. I still haven't weighed myself this week, but I feel great. Like my workouts, I doubled everything up. I'm doing 200 jump ropes, 40 ads, and 10 Navy burpees. Now that Navy burpees, those things kill me, bro. When you do 10 of them 5, I was cool with 5. 10, ask her, she did it with me. She didn't do the Navy burpees, but she did it on what was it, Thursday? Was it Thursday? Yesterday? You was doing it with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday. She did it with me, but because 5, like I said, I knocked that out in a minute. Okay, sit down. Right. Then once that minute's done, I'm like, hold on, I got another 5. And we're to the point. Doing this, I've been doing this for a while, and now I got more comfortable. I ain't dropped to a knee in a minute. I'm on set 5, and I had to drop to a knee, catch my breath, and then get back up, getting lightheaded and stuff. But I had to push myself. And I do 6 sets of that. I'm trying to work on 10 sets of that. So that's going to equal to 2,000 jump ropes, 400 ads, and then 100 Navy burpees. So that's 100 burpees and 300 push-ups.
300 push-ups,
Yeah, and all in one set, and try to do it like in an hour, 40 minutes or so. This takes me about 45 minutes, so.
It's definitely doable. What are some of the obstacles you guys face right now trying to reach your goals?
I'm just not used to working out. So I'm just like, mine is more so of a mindset. Like, okay, I have to motivate myself. That's why I got to lead and motivate me. Like, okay, I got to motivate myself, because if it's just like, me waking up and saying, let me go exercise, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to come up with every excuse. But if it's somebody telling me, come on, Drea, let's go exercise, then I'll be like, okay, let me drag myself out of bed. But need I mention, I am very sore from these workouts, okay?
From walking?
No, I worked out yesterday.
The second day she did the jump ropes, the abs, and the burpees. Not the Navy, but she did the burpees.
Okay.
And stuff. And she committed, and she got on me the one day. It's like, I told you to hit me up, and what's the name? You want to hit my husband up to work out, and knowing he ain't gonna work out. I said, right next to me, like, you sleep. Hey. But,
right.
Like some of the, like, let's say, like right now, so to go 50 pounds by my birthday, October 3rd, and but just move. We're moving tomorrow. We waiting for appliances to come in. The appliances won't be in for a week and a half. Now I'm in a place that I can't cook, and I cook all my food. Now I can't cook. I ain't got, so.
That's no excuse. You can just come to my house and cook it up, prep it up, take it back to your house.
Yeah, but I'm not going all the way to somebody else. Like, especially when I just moved into a place, I be trying to chill, relax.
Prep your meals like you do for work.
You gotta get adjusted. You gotta get situated.
Prep up for your meals. Go in there and make a week's supply.
I don't like eating a week's supply, leftovers and stuff. I'll cook every day. And so I know, like, I'll like slow cook that chicken and eat it those 4 days, but I don't like to do that. I prefer to cook it every day, and I don't have a problem.
I'm not a big meal prepper.
I know, yeah. Because I don't really like leftovers. I like leftovers for one day. I can do leftovers. The second and third day, I feel like it's like bad now. Like, But what about you? What could be your struggle?
Mine will be, I'm like Drea, like, just basically the hardest part is getting there. Like, you can make your mind up and then come up with every excuse in the book. Like this morning, for example, I was gonna make an excuse. Oh, it was raining outside, even though it wasn't raining yet. But you know what I'm saying? I was getting ready to make an excuse, and then because I train 2 young boys too who are on varsity football, so they work out with me as I'm working out with them, so we helping each other. So they hit me, Coach Johnson, are we there today? I'm like, it's easy to just say no. You know what I'm saying? It's going to rain. But I'm like, you know what? No, let's do it. Let's get out there. Even if we get out there and do something light, we just out there You know, I'm like Lito. I like to get out. I like to be in the heat. I like to sweat. I feel like sweating a lot makes me feel like I did a lot.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you accomplishing this stuff. Like the more I see, like, dang, I killed that.
Yeah, like damn, I lost 10 pounds on this workout by itself.
Well, maybe I need to sweat so I can feel like that.
Yeah, like
I just feel like, dang, I'm tired. What's going on?
I would say just me not making excuses. You know what I'm saying?
And I would, my advice of what I do, because I get up and she'll vouch for me too, and she'll be like, hey, he be faithfully, he'll wake up and just be I'll be on her back porch, working out like every day. I'm work, boom, boom. But what I do is, so I use the sweet sweat, and that's to make you burn fat, burn or sweat more in those areas you want to lose.
Right.
So I'm like, what I do is I get up, go and take my shirt off, and I put it on. And then once I put it on, I'm like, well, I got to go work out now because I ain't put this on for no reason. So that I'm like, maybe go do that, get up. And I set my alarm that, for when I'm working to make sure I'm up by 1, so I got plenty of time, But there is days where I'm like just laying around and I'm like, especially when I think about those Navy burpees, bro. Hey, so what's your motivation, or who's some people that might have motivated you? You might have seen them on social media, or you might know them personally. That's like, oh, that those people motivate me to, strive.
Dad, Drea, I'm gonna let you go first.
Honestly, I see a couple of people on like social media. Like one of my good friends, Bernadette. Her body is amazing. Although she was never no big girl, but now she got abs and stuff like that to her body. And I look at it like it be days I look at people's body and I'm like, I want that body. Like it's nice. But then it's days that I just have my mindset like, okay, it's just as long as I get my stomach going and stuff, I don't gotta have that body. Like
And each person's body is different, so we ain't gonna have no exact body and stuff. But you comfortable with yours is what's best, man.
Right.
That's it. I would say mine, honestly, it's a couple things. One, hate people saying, "What's up?" All right, big man. Hate that shit. I hate that shit.
All right. How about with my man Big Lee?
Yeah. I mean, that's you call him big because you tall, bro. Like, but that I hate that. Like the other day, I'm doing some old dude walk by. All right, you got it, big man. But nah, that honestly, it would be my sons and my middle son in particular, Kai. Because this dude is like, he eats, sleep, drink, football, workout. He don't make no excuse. The other day, in the living room, he said, I couldn't go outside because it's thunder and it's storming. No problem. He put 2 chairs up, started him pushing. He like, Dad, come on, let's go. I'm like, all right, Kai, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So, and just not only that, and just knowing where I was and my potential and how I look, and I felt great back then how I look, and I knowing that I can do that again and feel better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I need.
And I would say mine. It's a few people. Personally. So 2 of my one was my actually college roommate, and he the one that he sent me videos of this dude. We went out to Vegas. He was always ripped, but he was like had a little chubbiness when he went to Vegas, and he was never like that. But now, like, this dude done got the 6-pack, and he sent me workouts, and his pull-up game is just ridiculous. And I sent it to you before, Rick. And but he like, yo, do this, his motivation. Then I got a dude that went to my college too. He played after me, but we got the same friends, so we became cool. And he just opened a gym in LA. His name is Jerry. By the way, my college roommate is black, Kareem Byram. And this dude, Jerry Housey, opened his own gym, Strong House Fitness, out in LA. And even seeing some of his before and after pictures, where now he got it looked like he got an 8-pack out there now. And he was like a chubby dude after he got done playing.
Yeah.
being a personal trainer out there, you gotta, pay attention to your body even more and stuff. But, those two, and then obviously, I remember the one dude that lost like 600 pounds, his name is Pat, whatever, and then he got down to like 200 something pounds. And just seeing like stories like that, and just other friends that like trying to work out. And that's what we want to try to bring that motivation factor that we could be somebody's motivation too. Just how Rick, when you was losing that weight before, I always told you like, yo, you motivated me.
Right.
But now we got this where we got to hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
And stuff. And that's what JAAKT Fitness is about, like I said, holding people accountable and being on the journey, because there's plenty of times like I'm like, yo, Rick, you doing? And you used to be like, I used to be like, think, oh, this dude a drill sergeant up in here. I'm trying to find that motivation too.
Right.
Ask her husband. How many times I asked your husband, yo, you want to work out with me?
Man, it's crazy. I'm like, why you waste your breath on him? Just ask me.
Yeah, she like, yo, why
he
you
think working out is going to the gym and lifting weights. I'm like, listen, buddy, that's not gonna get that fed up off you. Yeah. And he was once a big boy before too, so
yeah, and he was 300 pounds and he got down to 170 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
wow.
But now he said I'm bad influence on him, and I'm the reason why he's picking up weight because I keep around. Because I keep a lot of snacks. I'm like, what?
All them futuristic snacks she done got. So, but
I don't even buy snacks in my crib anymore, and my sons hate it.
Hey, and a quick story.
I like the snack.
Quick story because it be like I said, we all got struggles, and I go into the kitchen, and I be like, man. Sometimes I be wishing I'm at her house and got some snacks. We have nothing here. Oh, we got
to get you frustrated.
Y'all be looking like that. I can't even cheat good right now. Yo, like,
man,
yo, hey, why you ain't mention the cheat and why you ain't tasting my pie yet?
Oh, I don't know. She made sweet potato pie.
I made sweet potato pie for my first time, and he was supposed to taste it.
Like, but she told me, oh, I could have used a little more sugar. I said, I'm gonna wait for the second time. Yeah.
Well, Jermaine said it was good, and it's only one little piece left, so it must have been something.
You gotta remember, he half white. So they'll use seasoning.
Well, I taste it. It's good. I think you'll like it. You have to try it.
He ain't drink Kool-Aid growing up.
You stupid.
Well, I didn't drink Kool-Aid growing up. I didn't.
Hey, she ain't drink Kool-Aid. She don't play spades.
Yeah, whatever.
We gonna get into that another time.
Yeah. Hey, but this was a good talk, and we're gonna start doing this talk weekly. And I appreciate y'all being my motivation, and let's keep striving and pushing each other. JAAKT Fitness is something that we all gonna be a part of. We all gotta keep each other accountable. So JAAKT Fitness, Dontgettricked Podcast, R1.
I'm looking to lose my 20%.
Man, we gonna convert you into getting that nutrition right. You ain't got to use the D word. It's called getting your nutrition right.
Good luck with that one. I didn't even do it when I was an athlete. Okay.
Well, we all were a lot younger then. Metabolism worked a lot different when we were younger.
Hey, you almost in your 30s. A lot of things gonna be different.
Whew.
Yeah, enjoy it now.
So with that, man,
so JAAKT Fitness. What we saying to the people? If y'all want to join our journey, y'all got any inspirational stories y'all want to share with us? Hit us up. Subscribe. Let us know.
Hey, I already got someone that want to join, so we might have somebody else adding on.
Cool. Yeah, it's a journey, man, and we're about just keeping people accountable. Like I said, subscribe to our pages, our social media, JAAKT5, Dontgettricked Podcast. My personal one is LA the King, ___. Jack, Rick, what's your personal one?
I am Major 35. And I swear to God, if anybody say, "What's up, big man?" I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. That's it. I'm blocking you. I am Major 35. Make sure y'all check us out. Dre, what you got?
Mine is Andrea Members. Check me out.
Yep. And on that note, we out.
We out.